Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It was a very disappointing match. As you can know by the title, is my reaction about the West Brom 3, Chelsea 3 away game. Of course we were expecting a win. I was very happy with the starting lineup until I saw Marcos Alonso's name. I was surprised to see that Cesar Azpi is not starting ahead of Marcos Alonso. Okay, I can understand Ben Chilwell is not ready, not match fit, I get that. But why in the world is Cesar Azpi not starting the match after what he did in the last game versus Barnsley, the way he was putting his body on the line? If not Azpi, why not Emerson starting ahead of Alonso? Come on, Frank Lampard, you have been a coach of Chelsea for more than a year, the complete season you have been with Chelsea. Till now you don't know who's your best player. I can't believe this, literally. Until now you don't know that Marcos Alonso is not good enough to wear the Chelsea jersey. Till now you don't know that Marcos Alonso doesn't care about defending for the team, the way he left his players. He was marking a guy on a corner for the third goal I'm talking about, and the way he left his marker and went away, and his marker got the goal freely and he shot the ball, and that's how we considered the third goal. I mean, let me start from the beginning. I'm so sorry going directly to the third goal, but it was a very disappointing match to talk about. Yes, we are lucky to draw. Chelsea is lucky after first half performance like the way we performed. We were lucky to have a draw or a point. It was good to see Willy on goal ahead of Kepa. Willy Caballero, our goalkeeper, that was good. Although I was expecting much better performance from him. On the goals, especially the second goal, maybe the first goal as well. He performed as good as he did against Barnsley. And I really think that the next match we need to have Edward Mendy playing for us, taking the first position for the goalkeeping position. Second thing, it was good to see that Werner playing as a left wing, because Tammy Abraham had to play after the way he performed in the previous match. And today, even against West Brom, Tammy Abraham performed good. It was good to see Timo playing, and it was sad to see that he could not convert a goal. I mean, he had two really good chances. One hit the post, one was a little bit over the bar by 5 to 7 inches, where I think he could have scored a goal. I appreciate his the way that he takes the ownership and try to do things on his own. That's really appreciated of Timo Werner. We can all see his dedication and hard work, and I'm not criticizing him. Just I wish that he scored by now. He should have scored a goal at least for Chelsea. But it's okay. I'm going to back Timo till the end. Talking about Tammy Abraham as a striker, good to see him playing along with Kai in the number 10 position, which is his correct position. I was not surprised, but I wanted to see Calum Hudson Odoi plays. Yes, Mason Mount was in the game ahead of Calum Hudson Odoi, but honestly guys, when Hakim Ziyech and Christian Pulisic are both injured and not available, why is a third winger not playing? That doesn't make sense. I get it that he is not in rhythm, but we need to play him to get that match fitness, to get the rhythm, to play good, to get back his power, the way he plays. We all know how good Calum Hudson-Odoi can be. Once Calum Hudson-Odoi is back on his form, he will be untouchable. He can be compared with Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. The way he dribbles, the way he accelerates, he's an amazing player. Do not forget Calum Hudson-Odoi. I know it's been a long time we didn't see him, but we need to have patience, guys. Really, we need to have patience about Calum Hudson-Odoi. I mean, it was good. The moment Calum Hudson-Odoi came in the match, he did good in the second half. But talking about the first half, I don't understand really why Frank Lampard started Marcos Alonso in any way. Two mistakes. And the first goal, Marcos Alonso unnecessarily headed the ball, very dangerous area. Instead of just heading the ball there, he should have passed it to Timo Werner, who was right ahead of him. Otherwise, Thiago Silva, who's right behind him. Unfortunately, he kept it in the middle, and a West Brom player took it, passed it to another player, and then they scored a goal. I think Reece James could have done better if he was a world class, literally world class right back. Uh, Willy Caballero should have done better in the first goal. I expect him. If the ball is on target, I expect the goalkeeper to save it. Simple. Talking about the second goal, it's very sad to see Thiago Silva conceding, making a very, very, very silly mistake, coming here as a captain and on his debut in the Premier League, supposed to be showing us the leadership and supposed to correct and stop the mistakes which the defensive players are making. Unfortunately, it was very sad to see that he himself did it. And yes, not speaking the language with the players is an issue, especially being a player who's a leader, supposed to be a leader. You need to know how to speak the language, and that's the problem. Like Yunus mentioned, or I don't know where I have heard that, but in case Zuma played instead of Christensen or Timori, I think the second goal would not have been conceded. They could have run much better and had a good tackle on the ball, much better than Christensen, because Christensen doesn't give you much, honestly. Christensen is a very average player. I don't know why we have him, why we keep him. Since he came, guys, it's been years and years. I know he's from the academy. I know that he's okay, but there is nothing special about Christensen, our defender. Academy players played today well. They took the ownership, they went ahead, took the lead and played for the badge and get the equalizer for Chelsea. First goal was scored by Mason Mount, very nice kick. Second goal was by Calum Hudson Odoi, very nice 1-2 with Kai Havertz and Timo Werner pass. The third goal was a very nice finish by Tammy Abraham, who was available at the right spot. I mean, it was not a nice finish, just a tap, but it was a good goal, being in the right place at the right time. The only concern is first time, and that was good. That's good. And the positive thing is that it's the first time, that we came back in the Premier League. A team has come back from being 2-0 down to getting a point in a match in the Premier League. And for Chelsea, it was the first time ever in the Premier League that we get a point after being 3-0 down against any team. So that was good in the Premier League. I'm not talking about the Champions League, the FA Cup and the other competitions, because I remember in the Champions League we have done well against Ajax, if you remember, guys. But yeah, Ajax were not 3-0 down, I guess. Yeah, it was 4-1, something like that. The thing is, the team has to improve. The team has to improve as a team, as a unit, defensive unit. We need to improve in the shape. Frank Lampard needs to know his players. He needs to know that Marcos Alonso is not good enough to wear the Chelsea shirt. He needs to know that Kepa is not good enough to wear the shirt. He needs to know that who is good and who is bad. We need to get rid of those fragile players like Alonso, Kepa, Jorginho. They're all very soft players, not made for the Premier League. They're not fast, they're not intense players, And the Premier League need players who are intense. Doesn't matter, you're a passer, you're a winger, you're a defender, you're a striker. You need to be intense to be a Premier League successful player. But if you're going to be a fragile, no chance. No chance you're going to be a successful player in the Premier League. Let me know, guys, what do you think about the match? I was expecting a 3-1 win for Chelsea. Unfortunately, it ended 3-3. I was expecting better performance by Willy Caballero. Unfortunately, he didn't perform up to the marks. You guys let me know what you think, how the match went, and comment down below. Much love, peace, God bless. Bye.